What is up, all my chosen ones? Jazz Roy's back at it again, and today we're going to be talking about Saitama token and all the major updates that we have to catch up on because, man, so much news has been coming out about Saitama. It's hard not to even mention any of this, and why I believe that this will very well be, just my opinion, the token of 2022. The new standard for altcoins. Before we get into this, guys, please take the time to hit the thumbs up button down below. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Feel free to leave a comment as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate all my supporters out there. Now, let's get into this, shall we? Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to look at Saitama's price right now. Obviously, 7042. This is definitely still on a discount. We definitely have some news about Bitmart and what they're doing in terms of their buyback. And I wanted to point something out that I also saw on Twitter in regards to Saitama and them not being updated in their rank on CoinMarketCap, because realistically we are not ranked 2,831 anymore, way past that. Because if we're gonna base this off of market cap, and let's say not even fully diluted market cap. Let's just go off of the regular market cap, the actual with the burn reported, right? Technically speaking, Saitama is, in fact, in comparison to its competitors, based off of current market cap, circulating supply market cap, we should be around rank number 67. That's technically where Saitama is at in terms of all the cryptos out there. Rank 67, because if you look at here, Neo 66, $1.9 billion market cap. Saitama is also at a $1.90 billion market cap. So we'll be right under Neo, guys. Meaning that within the span of about 6 months, Saitama has actually climbed its way up into being a top 100 coin without any of its utility functions even being released yet to the public. Now, speaking of that, let's go over to Twitter really quick. If you guys saw the AMA with Russ and on Steve's page, Steve at Rocket Crypto, he dropped a lot of good knowledge. He dropped a lot of facts, but without dropping too much. I believe Russ has started to play it even more smart than he's already been playing it. And instead, he said himself, instead of just giving us teasers and things about what's to come, he's just going to drop it when it's ready. Because obviously when you're running a multi-million-dollar business, or I should say, technically speaking, a billion-dollar corporation like Saitama, and it is an LLC, guys, there's going to be a lot of situations that happen where things are not going to meet the specific timeline that it should meet, because there's a lot of different factors and a lot of different people that have to work hand in hand in order to meet that requirement. So Russ said, to not get any more backlash, they're just going to roll things out as they do. No specific timeline, no nothing, just going to roll it out. Speaking of rolling out, our certic audit for the Saitamask, now at 79% completion. Within these last 3 days, we've been getting updates, and it has been moving literally 1% per day. Now, let's just say that it moves like that throughout the duration of the rest of the year. To get to 100% completion, that would be 21 more days if we continue moving at just 1% completion per day. 21 more days would put us right around New Year's, right in time for New Year's, for the certic audit to be complete. And that would be a crazy way to start 2022 if you ask me. So Rush right here, another gem that he tweeted, and I had to point this one out. He said, swapping Saitama for Ethereum right now is like trading platinum for copper. The chances of Ethereum doubling its current market cap compared to Saitama doubling its market cap is not even remotely close. It is simple math. Catalysts and use case aside, just raw analytics and facts. And so you saw the comments that followed up with that. A lot of people are here discussing 3 zeros question mark and not hitting 3 zeros. I mean, like, will we delete 3 zeros, meaning that we'll be at about 4 zeros. And you guys know, for us to hit 4 zeros, that would put, and this is with the current circulating supply, to hit 4 zeros would put us obviously like up here, like right getting towards Bitcoin's level of market cap. Now, for us to get halfway to 4 zeros, we would have to be sitting at where Ethereum is at in terms of market cap. So if Saitama was to be at Ethereum's current market cap that we see right here, $480 billion, doing the math off the top of my head, guys, that should put us literally at 5 zeros, but maybe even, okay, without the burn included, if we're just talking fully diluted market cap, it would put us at about 5 zeros and the number 48. That's where we would be at, just with the straight total supply. Now, when you factor in the burn and the circulating supply, we pretty much are going to cut that down in half. All right? So that means, because when you look at our actual market cap, it's about, actually it's a little less than half of what we have, because I think now it's a 56% total supply. So we'll just say half to make my math easier, right? So instead of a 4.8, that would more so put us at like 5 zeros and an 8, maybe 5 zeros and a 9. Technically right underneath the 4-0 range of Saitama, which for those that don't know, that is the range of where our beloved, where is it? Here we go. Shiba coin is sitting at 4 zeros. So guys, what is going to help us get there? All right, we know Saitamask awaits us. But why is Saitamask so important? Not to mention that we also have a game coming out. Now guys, they have done a teaser of the game. I'm actually going to see if I can type it in and just play it for you guys really quick. And if this video runs on for a little bit, listen guys, it's because, yo, we got a lot to catch up on, man. We got a lot to catch up on. So this is it right here, guys. It's called Wolfcaster 1992. Now, this is not the official version of what we're expecting for our play to earn game with Saitama, or at least one of our play to earn games with Saitama. However, this is like an arcade version, because the actual one, in my opinion, I believe will be Wolfcaster 2022. So this is how the game would be, just off of, you know, if we were in a 90s Game Boy Advance type of setting. And this is just very basic movement. It's not showing you anything with high scores or nothing like that. It is just showing you that, hey, they actually have something in the works. It's not just all talk, which, if you don't know by now, Saitama is the farthest thing from just an all talk project. And they got a lot more to come, because this is just, to them, this is just testing the waters a bit. Let's see how people will gravitate to this, right? Now, here is the next fact with Saitama. The Bitmart buyback. So, if you guys watched the AMA, it was actually towards the beginning of the AMA, actually. One of the main things that Russ had to address early on was the Bitmart's hack, and what is going to happen in regards to the buyback. Because how we were initially thinking is that it was going to be a random 600 trillion token purchase, and then all of us just see a big ding, like a huge spike up, like right back to maybe like here or something on the chart. But however, what they realize is that they cannot do that quickly, simply because the Uniswap total liquidity does not have enough Saitama tokens for Bitmart to just buy back about $32 million worth like that. Now, I guess, I know you're hearing this and you're like, oh my gosh, it's going to take even longer. But this is a good thing, guys, because think about it. That means so many people have bought the Saitama dip so repetitively that the actual amount of supply that you can buy in terms of Saitama has decreased to the point that but Bitmart can't even do a major haul of a purchase just to buy back what they lost in one sitting. Meaning that Bitmart is going to have to go through multiple exchange platforms and just buy a bit of everything. So the buyback is happening, but it won't be at that one shot, 1 day spike that we were thinking. It's going to be a gradual rise. And to me, that's a good thing, because for all the people out there that are still enjoying this discount that we're on in Saitama, and it's a beautiful discount because notice I have the 3-month chart open for you guys, and you see apart from our all-time high, we have still been just trading sideways since. We have not dropped back down to our early days. We are holding the line, waiting to see what awaits after the static audit completion and all the new factors to come out. So I think it's a good thing, guys. It gives more people time to continue re-upping their positions in Saitama. And honestly, with the future of this token, like I said, guys, and I'm being honest, I'm not a financial advisor, not financial advice, but even if you're holding just tens of billions or even 100 or a couple hundred billion, you're good. You're good, you know. Buy whatever you can afford with Saitama. But yes, I would recommend, and not a financial advisor perspective, just a friendly recommendation, that this should be something you should consider buying little by little for the long haul. So you don't got to buy a big position in Saitama at one shot and then put your money in depletion and then cry when the market drops again. But it would be nice to dollar cost average your position in this, because we are sitting at the 7 zeros, guys. And I know that once our first actual use case comes out, 7 zeros will be no more. We'll at least be back at all-time highs, which is right over the 6-0 mark. Okay, so in other words, for those that don't know, it's going to be a lot more expensive to buy your Saitama tokens. If I'm not mistaken, right now at this current price, it will cost you $42.75 to buy 1 billion tokens of Saitama. Now, I want you to think about, what if you had 1 billion tokens of Shiba Coin? All right, now think about that when Shiba Coin just broke into the 4 zeros. And you had 1 billion tokens of that. You good. You nice. Some nice profits you got. For the price of $42.75 right now, sounds like a complete steal. Now, you saw me work out the market cap and the numbers for you guys. So it's not like I'm just throwing a dart into space. Like, it's not like these are one of those projects that have like such a crazy supply that it's impossible to reach that. Now, we're talking Saitama to 1 cent. Well, as of right now, that would be madness to see. But there have been talks of a hyper burn taking place with Saitama once Saitamask releases. You know, so I am uncertain. Maybe that would mean that all the transactions that take place within Saitamask will equal to a burn from the total supply of Saitama. That's how I'm taking it as. Once more information comes out about that, I will be the first, well, one of the first ones to let you guys know, because I know all the big time YouTubers, they're going to beat me to it. But like I'm saying, guys, it is still a fairly early project, and I just want you guys to think ahead, okay? I just want you to think ahead. Compare the price to Shiba. And mind you, we do have more utility than what Shiba Coin currently has. And we've been around for a lot less time. So keep that in mind, guys. Just had to drop by and update you guys so far with a nice gist of everything going on Saitama-wise. I hope you guys have a great Saturday. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, please hit that like button in case you haven't yet. I will be seeing you guys and keeping up to date with you guys. And yes, I've been watching my Shinja, guys. I haven't made a video about it because I'm still trying to see what happens with it. It's still up in profits pretty nicely, but like I said, Saitama to me is still number one. And I do think that this very well can be the coin of 2022. All right, so I'm Jazz Royce, and like I always say, guys, I will catch each and every one of you guys, all my diamond handers out there, all my new investors out there. I will catch each and every one of you guys at the top.